Hello, Joe.
Hello there, Jimmy. How you doing? Fine, thanks.
Good.
It's real nice to talk to you.
Well, nice to talk to you as well.
Got quite a bit to talk about. You've been busy not only with the BBC sessions, you kind of oversaw that whole thing, but also great new album, Walking Into Clarksdale, and now you're, what, about a week and a half into the tour, huh?
Something like that, yeah.
I'm looking at the set list from opening night, and I see it's heavy on the Zeppelin, a couple tunes from the new album. Are you doing this as a four-piece? How many guys on stage with you?
Well, what you've got there is a set list from the first night. We've actually changed we changed the songs, certainly the new songs, we've changed around from what we did there. We obviously do Most High. And it's a four-piece, but when, for instance, Most High, when we do that, we've got a keyboard that a guy comes on and does, we do like No Quarter, and he plays keyboard on that.
Oh, we can't wait.
And then on that particular one, on Most High. But the rest of the time, he's not playing. He might come on and do a bit of mandolin or a bit of squeeze box, but really, it's a four-piece with just minimal augmentation,
And do you prefer that to the full?
Oh, it's great.
Well, compared to the last tour, you had all the the Middle Eastern musicians.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is that on that, there was so much information for people to take in with all these textures and things going on that now stripping it right down to what we've always been more used to, certainly what I've been more used to. I've always preferred to play in within that format and with a four-piece, and that's it. It really works. It really works great. You can hear every nuance of everything that's being played, and people can appreciate the dynamics of you playing far more.
Well, I know. I'm sure you still got all the old classic Jimmy Page guitars, the double neck, and all your favorite Les Pauls.
Oh yeah, I always play my Les Paul. Maybe. Yeah.
What's become of those neat jumpsuits you used to wear on stage? Are they in a Hard Rock Cafe somewhere? Or?
They're not in a Hard Rock Cafe, but the Dragon suit is loaned to the Rock and Roll Museum in Cleveland. But I stress the point that I've lent it to them. They've only got it for a period of about a year, I think.
You will be wanting that back. I have a question for you. A few years back, I've been a DJ for years. I remember the excitement when Hey, What Can I Do? The Lost Led Zeppelin track came out, and I thought you'd said, okay, that's it on the unreleased stuff. Then Travelin' Riverside Blues pops up, and you said, well, that's really it. And then we have The Girl I Love. I mean, can we believe you?
Yeah, but you see, Traveling Riverside Blues
had been released before.
And The Girl I Love were both from the BBC.
So they had been technically
Yeah, so in other words, whatever we put out at that time, that really is it. That's it as far as anything that had finished vocals and all the rest of it. There might be the occasional track with no vocal on that goes back to, say, Zeppelin 2, for instance, or Zeppelin 3, but the thing is, it's Robert's not going to sing on it now.
Just some jams,
So that's, but what there is there's a lot of live performances with footage, which is quite handy, going from like 69 all the way through. Well, actually, we could probably get stuff from even before 69. All the way through to the last concert that we did in England, which was Nebworth.
So how about some official live Zeppelin releases then?
There's also various mixes of the other songs that you've already heard. There's a lot. That's all there is. But as far as new material as such, that hasn't surfaced, there isn't anything.
Okay, Jim, listen, just stay on the line one more second. I'm going to play Most High on the radio now. I'd like to come right back with you.
Cool.
We'll talk about that and some other stuff. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Go. Jimmy Page, Most High from Walking Into Clarksdale. I see you were nice enough to share the songwriting credits with the other two band members who had been playing with Robert. Was the contribution pretty much, is it mostly you and Robert with some help from those guys, or did they really, pull their own weight as far as the songwriting?
Well, I think it was more of a token gesture, really.
What would Charlie Jones and Michael Lee say about that?
Well, I mean, if you ask them about when I was a child or something like that, I think they wouldn't have anything to say at all.
Okay.
The thing is that there were numbers on the album where there was, like, for instance, Michael would create a loop, or Charlie would have, like, a bass part, For instance, When the World Was Young, he came up with the first little bit of that.
Yeah.
But that's the first bit. But I mean, in the end, we just said, we'll just give them a percentage, not the lion's share, obviously, but a percentage on the overall.
Sure.
I actually don't think that that's such a good thing to do, and I won't be ever doing that in the future.
Okay.
But it just doesn't reflect properly as far as who's done what.
No, the sound on Most High, first time I heard it, definitely a sound that goes all the way back to the days of Kashmir, which you've just reworked. If we could talk about the Puff Daddy thing. Now, you weren't actually in the studio with him. Did you re-record your part, Kashmir? Or
no,
I
wasn't in the studio with him. Yeah. This is very interesting because I was in London and he was in New York, and we had a satellite link-up, and just as they send things down the internet, they were actually sending the signal. They sent the signal of everything down the telephone lines, so that we had duplicate tapes of what they had over there. And then I was recording in England, and it was going onto the tape simultaneously in London and in LA. It was in actual fact a media first with a satellite link-up.
Incredible.
It was incredible. It was quite amazing. I really enjoyed working with Puff Daddy. It was really a good experience. And if you saw the Saturday Night Live thing,
I did.
You could tell that it speaks for itself. That I was really having a good time.
You were very energized. It seemed to really give you a spark there.
Yeah. Basically, it's for the Godzilla film. Was what it was
it's the best part of the movie.
I was carried away with the whole Godzilla thing,
Yeah, it's the best part of the whole movie. Unfortunately, you have to wait till the end to hear it.
Well, the thing is, I've got a 10-year-old son who lives over here, and it would always. I realised that it would give him something that he would be able to talk about that was tangible to his friends, as opposed to what their friends' parents had told them. Or like, you've got Jimmy Page's son at your school there, but they wouldn't know who Led Zeppelin was. But at least that was more tangible to them, the Godzilla thing.
Okay, just one more question, Jim. You're out on the road. You're touring. You're pretty much at the pace you did back in your touring heyday. A lot of dates in a short period of time. Any plans beyond this album and tour for another Page Plant studio or live or tour? Beyond. Can you see that far into the future?
Well, I think it's highly likely that we'll make another album. But the thing is, right at this point of time, we're obviously, as you know, we're touring right through here until October. But then after that, we're going through Europe, and we're going through Japan, Australia, South America, you name it. And all that's got to be done before we'll even get a chance to get in the studio, really.
Terrific. We're certainly looking forward to seeing you in our backyard, the Pepsi Arena in Albany. You're playing here Saturday, July 11th.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it, because if it's... I know what the quality of show is like. We've really got a really good standard going. It's like every show seems to be really, really good, which is great. It's not like 1 out of 6. Every one is really happening.
Well, we predict the tickets go on sale Saturday at 10. We think they'll be all gone by 11. I can pretty much guarantee you a sellout here in Albany, New York, Jim.
I tell you what, it's my personal guarantee. It's a bloody brilliant show.
Well,
really
thanks. That I'm sure that'll sell those last couple of tickets there. Jimmy Page from Page and Plant, and of course Led Zeppelin all his years. Thanks so much for being on the air and coming to town for what will be our 18th birthday concert, the PYX 106 birthday show.
Well, listen, I hope to see you, Joe, and everybody else at Albany. I'll give you a big wave.
Thanks again. Jimmy Page, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
And we have a girl here who's madly in love with you. Oh, by the way, can we line you up with any strumpets when you're in town, or are you all set?
You bet your life on that one.
Okay, we've got got a DJ here, Heidi Stallone. Maybe if you could say an ID for her to play for her radio show. But
Heidi.
Yes, but other than that, just a generic, PYX 106, Rockin' Capital Land, anything you want to do.
Okay.
Okay, all set. We're rolling tape on you, so.
Hi, this is Jimmy Page, and you're listening to PYX 101, Rockin' Capital Land.
Well, good, but we're 106, actually. Sorry, PYX 106.
Down 101, no wonder.
You must have just been on the line with another station.
Sorry about that. I don't want to give the competition any chance over here. Hi, all right, okay, start again.
Okay.
Hi, this is Jimmy Page, and you're listening to PYX 106, Rockin' Capital Land.
Great. And how about
Hi, this is Jimmy Page, and you're listening to Heidi's show on PYX 106.
That's great. I thank you, Heidi.
A big axe, and he's waiting to see him. All right, all the best, Joe. Take care.
Okay, thank you,
Look forward to seeing you in Albany.
You betcha.
Take care, man. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.